Previously on Dragons Not Included.
Mum, are you alright?
It seems like I've been saved today. Scrutiny's mother walked over to the sick elven priest. We've been so fortunate where others have lost so much. It's quite hard to find, because you're looking for the Tower of Estrad, not the surviving
rubble pile of Estrad.
We approach the building.
A voice responds. Who's there?
I have new material for the archive.
Very good. Seems Hoscilla has been doing well.
She is a tough, formidable woman. I doubt anyone could defeat her with any amount of ease.
Can you make a bluff check for all of this for me, please, Scrutiny?
We're on board.
They are intruders! Come and seize them! Baphomet, punish him for his impudence.
Okay, I think I'm rather polite.
As the torches lighting this room flicker and fade as your vision clouds over and you are permanently blind. As you bring your mace down upon the tiefling cultist, he crumbles to the floor, going, I have failed you, Lord Baphomet. Greetings and welcome to the Dragons Not Included podcast, a tabletop role-playing game podcast where we're playing Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. My name's Stephen, and I'm the game master for our adventure.
My name's Joe, and I'll play Scrutiny for Tiefling Illusionist Rogue.
Hi, my name is David, and I play Eldon Aegis, the human paladin of Iomade.
Hello, my name is Rowan, and I play Istra, the human cavalier.
Hi, my name is Dan, and I play Han, the relic hunter inquisitor of Drang.
With that final blow, you manage to defeat the last cultist as she collapses to the floor.
Right, now we just have the guards upstairs to deal with. No, we don't, sorry.
No,
we don't. Wait, who said that?
That's me, I'm sorry.
Who's me?
Joe.
Who's Joe?
Joe!
Oh, Mama! We're terrible people.
Okay, how do we die, Stephen? Quick, make it quick.
Yeah, you catch a case of ligma.
Yes, that's Sugondi's disease.
I'm sorry, David.
Do not edit any of this. Do not edit any of this.
Leave it all in.
Perfect audio.
It's so sad that the gods of chaos died to Sigma. Sigma balls.
So seriously,
Anyway, because that happened definitely in character, Istra is cracking up on the floor.
Oh, yes. I forgot that we had already killed the guards.
Yes.
It's so difficult to keep track these days. So much killing.
We're killing again, what?
No, we're not killing, not just yet. I think we're safe for now. How's everyone doing?
I'm blind.
Oh.
Hello, blind. How are you?
Wildly swing in that direction of the pig.
If you're blind, then how many fingers am I holding up?
Let's see.
This recording is going to hell.
I'm going to suggest that you're holding up 3 fingers and a thumb.
How did you know?
I'm psychic.
I like to think that it just cuts to Istra holding up 2 fingers and a thumb.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. No, she double counts. She double counts the thumb, so it's 1, 2, 3. And a thumb!
And what was a thumb? He was right.
Alright. Well, secure as we are now, we should probably check through those doors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which doors?
Oh, yes.
Istra, if we could just move on up.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Let me check first. This seems to be a place of importance. They might have trapped it. Not likely, but possibly.
Understandable. Oh, did we actually go through the guy's pockets?
Oh, yes! Pillage the corpse!
So this is why I ask these kinds of things out of character, because everyone forgets.
Oh, no.
Eldon would never think to root through a dead guy's pockets, but I sure would.
Okay, 13 plus 6 on a perception check on the door. Is there anything that could kill me?
Yes.
The doors are not trapped, though they are locked.
Okay. Right. I'll get my thieves' tools out. Not that I'm a thief.
Eldon will ready a defensive position.
Quickly! Rowan, root through the guy's pockets. Maybe he's got a key.
I don't know who Rowan is. In this game, I'm playing Istra, the 100% human cavalier. Mm-hmm. Hey, Hans, should we check if this guy has any cool stuff? He's not going to use it anymore.
Right, okay. Well then, while you're rooting around in those pockets, I shall just give this a go. And I have rolled a 20. Oh, mighty GM, what does a 20 give me on my disabled device check?
Is that including your bonus?
Yes, that is including bonus.
Well, a 20 on your disabled device check will give you a broken set of lockpicks.
Right, everyone stand back. I have a Burning Hand spell prepared for such occasions.
Could someone give me a reference? Because right now I've just stood in the middle
I
of the room.
do not have a Burning Hand spell prepared for such occasions. I do have Ghost Hand, though.
Heroes that defeated the cult of Baphomet, everybody.
Why don't we just run at the door until it opens? Actually, what's the door made out of? Is it metal? Is it wood?
It is made out of a nice thick oak.
If you point me at the door, I do have a spell that throws acid at stuff.
Don't you have I believe you have a construct friend to help you.
Oh, yes. Summon the construct friend. Point me at the door.
Maybe. No, I can't.
Being a construct.
I'm afraid you're a... Yeah, actually, what is the duration of that spell? I probably should look that up before I say it.
It is
No, not that construct friend. Get the little toy out of the backpack. Put it in front of the door. Baphomet!
Yeah.
Just keep saying it. If you keep saying Baphomet, eventually it will cut through the door. Istra, could you just root through our fallen cult leader's pockets? Maybe he has a key.
Yeah, sure, he's not going to use it.
Yeah, you start rooting through Faxon's possessions. He has his weapons, some nice crossbow bolts, some other goodies that I'm afraid Istra would probably not be well versed enough to look over.
Are there mysterious liquids, Stephen?
There are no mysterious liquids, though there are some very nice sticks. One very nice stick, and he has some very nice equipment on him. But you do find a key ring with 2 old-looking keys on them.
There's some here. There's also some other stuff that I don't know what it is.
What's it look like?
A couple of sticks. Anyway, Scrutiny, you look like you like a nice stick, so have a look here. Hand him the sticks.
Oh.
There's only one stick.
The single stick.
Well, you ordinarily require the second. Otherwise, it's oh.
As she hands you a wand.
Oh, my sweet, sweet child.
I'm like 23, I think. Starts counting on fingers.
Wait, you're 23?
You're older than me? I refuse to believe that.
Wait, Scrutiny, how old are you?
21!
You see her counting on her fingers. I'm 28.
You just aged by 5 years in this past minute.
I too am of an age, but let's get through this door.
Right, well, give me a moment. I'm simply
I'll hand Eldon the keys. Sorry.
Cast Detect Magic on this chopstick. I believe it's a, is it this magic device or what is it?
No, it is spellcraft.
Spellcraft.
This one does have a magical aura. It is conjuration in nature.
22 with modifiers on the check.
Okay. Well, this is a wand of cure moderate wounds with 9 charges.
Nice. Jolly. Wand of cure moderate wounds. Who's taking?
And when you're sort of scanning this with your detect magic, you detect in the periphery.
Periphery, there's no L.
Periphery. Yes, I don't know where the L came from. The periphery. Faxon had some other magical items on him, as well as the 2 cultists.
Oh, I'll root in that, given that I am now useless, now that my tools are broken. Enjoy. We should look for keys first next time, I think. I think I jumped the muskets there.
It's a
musket.
Is that a phrase? I believe I'll be honest, I'm constructing it out.
You jumped the crossbow there.
I jumped the crossbow.
Eldon tries the first key on the door.
Aha, it was the second key.
Darn, wrong key. Let me just try one of the other keys. Which one of these 2 keys could it be? Second key it is.
As you put the second key in the door, and the satisfying click as you unlock the lock.
Bum, bum, bum. We've solved the oh!
The semicircular room has been outfitted with numerous demonic decorations. The green glass lanterns hanging on the wall give the room an eerie glow. A brazen minotaur head hangs from one of the walls above an altar covered in wavy, bladed knives and curved bull's horns. While star-shaped symbols in red decorate other walls, a large wooden chest sits near the west wall.
Well,
What's happening?
they are very on theme.
Yes.
What's on theme?
They've got kind of a whole sort of vibe going. I can very much appreciate.
I can't understand you, youths. What is going on?
Their interior decorator seems to like...
Green light, red stars, brazen bulls. It seems very much like a...
Yes.
Oh,
sort
it's a
of-
cultist room, right?
Yes. It's sort of it looks like it's got a sacrificial table and all the...
Fresh?
I feel that the decapitated head brings the room together.
No, the blood's looking fairly dry. I hope. I've not really stepped in. I
Well, you have the keys. Good luck.
Get on in there, boy.
Scrutiny, could you just check the room for any potential traps first?
Oh, sure.
Magic stuff and all that.
It's fine. I've only lost one of the tools that helped define me as a character, and now...
Scrutiny, if you're that upset about it, I can have a look. It seems perfectly safe. Go on in, Eldon.
Oh no, it's fine. I rolled a 26 with modifiers.
Okay, it looks like it is not trapped, but if you still have your detect magic up, you are detecting a magical aura emanating from this bull's head.
What variety?
This brazen head gives off a faint divination and faint enchantment aura.
Okay, we have a divination and enchantment aura coming out of that bull's head. Do not look into its eyes or any area in its vicinity, otherwise you may possibly be ensorcelled, and we will have to fight.
It's a good thing I'm blind, then.
Yes! There you go, Hans. Go
Sort
in.
of
All right. Excuse me.
wait,
me.
is there any sort of cloth that we could just sort of drape over the bull's head? That might be it.
Oh, if you pass me a cloth, I'll walk in and put it on top.
I wasn't able to determine the exact nature of the enchantment, was I, Stephen?
Well, from the distance you're standing, no, but if you wanted to give it a closer inspection, perfectly fine. But it doesn't seem like it's dangerous, like it's trapped or anything. It seems like a
That
magic
feels
item.
like a mistake. I'm gonna do it. I'll walk closer.
Okay, nothing bad happens. You approach the brazen minotaur head hanging on the wall. Make a spellcraft check, please.
Big crafty!
Maybe like magic eye or something where they can see through it so they know that we've busted in.
That's probably it. Right. That is 16 plus 10, that's 26.
A 26. Okay, you've heard of this magic item before. Probably in hushed tales or textbooks of foul demonic artifacts. This is a brazen head.
This is a brazen head. A brazen head is an object sacred to the cult of Baphomet. Most brazen heads appear to be the head of a minotaur, but others in the shape of humans, animals, or multi-faced demons exist. I prefer the head of a minotaur. When mounted on a wall in an area sacred to Baphomet, as we are probably in now, The brazen head constantly breathes out invisible vapors that fill a 60-foot spread. Leave! Any creature in this area gains the benefit of a bless spell. When in the area of an unhallowed spell cast by Baphomet, a brazen head can be used once per month to perform an order. Okay, I thought it was going to poison us. It's not. It just blesses evil people.
Oh, no wonder I feel better, dear. I mean, yes.
Istra is going to grab Hans by the arm to lead him up to the head to basically just give him a tour of the room and just go, yeah, this is the head. Like, you can touch it and stuff through the cloth.
Oh, they will, blind man pat the head down.
Yeah, be careful of the bottom. There's a little bit of blood still there. But
don't worry. I've had blood all over me for years. It'll never do me any harm. It's like finger painting.
Right. Well, there's a chest in the corner. We should probably check in case it's got any cult materials in it.
No, I think we're fine.
Eldon's going to walk over to the chest and fumble with the keys. And he's going to pull the second key to try and open the chest.
It was the first key,
it's the same lock.
Yeah.
Darn.
One of the keys was a decoy.
I'll try the first key.
You open the chest, and you find a veritable treasure trove of items. They probably looted what was left of the Tower of Estrad after it collapsed, and stuffed what was valuable in this box here. So, inside you find a large amount of coins.
Nice.
2,310 copper pieces, 759 silver pieces, 122 gold pieces, 11 platinum pieces, other items including 5 silver holy symbols of Iomade, a masterwork longsword, 2 masterwork scimitars, a various amount of housewares like silverware and table settings, and another wand, what looks like to be a broken box on a strap of leather, and a very strange looking set of spectacles that seem to be made of a mixture of brass and iron metals with several lenses that can all be flicked and clipped onto each other.
Ooh. Kooky.
Hans has, by being a moneylender and tax collector, his innate powers of hearing cash has mean Hans has moved over to this corner.
Smell the coins.
Yes.
Money?
Platinum.
It's super grasses in it for the money.
Did you smell the platinum?
Oh, yes. It's got a distinct metallic odor. That and the clinking of the metal, I assume there's roughly, let me guess now. Oh, quite a lot of money here. 2 free masterwork weapons, a strange box, a wand, and a strange pair of spectacles. And a book. Yes, that's it.
Well, that's all the stuff that I said out loud, yes?
Exactly.
You know!
Years of practice, dear, years of practice.
Teach me!
Very well. First off, you must donate all your belongings to the Church of I'm going to come back in again with that one. First off, you must donate all your possessions to Drank.
Yeah, I don't think I can do that. I like my stuff.
That's fair. That's fair. The first step is the hardest, but the upside is once you give all your possessions to them, you technically get a load of money back so you can buy them back.
What?
Sale and resale.
And after you start shifting through the masterwork swords, the coins, the sweet, sweet, delicious coins, you find a large pile just leafing through of paperwork.
Ooh, papers. Well, normally I'd hand these to Han, because, record keeping, but, we'll fix your eyes.
It's okay.
I can read.
It's okay, you don't have to pretend. I struggled to read for many years.
As did I, up till the age of 5.
Exactly. But now we can all read, so if you hand the papers to Scrutiny, I'm sure he can read them for you.
What are we talking about? I couldn't hear you over the sound of this money.
I'll just hand them to scrutiny. Scrutiny! Papers!
Oh, papers. Lovely. Now, I'm going to cast Detect Magic.
You don't find... the papers aren't magical. There are no explosives.
Oh, thank God.
There are some magical auras coming from some of the items in the box.
Ooh, joy. Okay, we'll deal with that in a second. First, I'll read the non-explosive rune papers.
Okay, most of them seem to be, operations that the cult... They've been active in Kenabres for years. It seems to go back for just like their outtakings. You can see that they're linked to the ones that were underneath Kenabres and Neathholm. You've seen transcripts between Faxon. Someone else... Faxon only seems to be writing these later, and seemingly he only recently took over the cult. But there's transcripts between the previous leader and Hosilla. But one of the pieces of paper are different. It's not like the dry sort of day-to-day goings. There is one piece that seems to be a handwritten note in immaculate handwriting.
Good. Right. Let us have a
And
look.
I will add this to handouts.
I'm doing a lot of reading today,
Apologies.
as you should.
It's so that I've got more material for the, more Joe material for the cold open.
Okay. So, I shall read it thus. Faxon, you did well to report your superior's mishandling of funds, and I trust that you will continue to serve as loyally in the weeks to come. I have a feeling that was a lie. You need not command the Kenabres Templars for long, for the city is about to die. Joy. I only wish I could be there to take part in its murder. Joy. For I have found memories of my Red Morning Massacre. I have fond memories of my Red Morning Massacre. I don't like these people. No matter. I suppose for your mortal kin will all fall soon enough. As I said, Kenabres days are short. Vorlesh has already left to meet with our Lord's daughter in the Abyss to secure a Nahindrian crystal of a proper purity, and once she has what she needs, she'll arrive in Kenabres to finish the job and turn the Wardstone finally to our use. You'll know when she succeeds, I suspect. Praise Lord Baphomet.
You just hear ruffling in the bag.
Yeah. Okay, I don't like a lot of that, but the whole turn for Wardstone fully to our use. That implies that it wasn't destroyed.
No, it sounds like they're planning to reverse it so they can force their way into this world a bit more easily.
Maybe create a pen.
A pen? For, writing?
Or a way to warp the world around them so they can extend the scar.
Yeah, either way, not good.
Absolutely not good.
No. Also, they were in charge of the Templars. You know anything about that, Eldon?
The Kenabres Templars. Would I know anything about that, Stephen?
Well, you all would have some context, because the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth are what the cult of Baphomet called themselves. So, it's probably referring to the Templars of the Ivory Labyrinth that operate in Kenabres.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's nice. I was thinking that they're in charge of the Iomedean Templars, which would have been not great.
Make me a knowledge history check, if you would like to.
Okay, I think I have knowledge history.
I have knowledge history, but only at +1. So we'll see how well that does.
I do not have knowledge history.
I do.
Well, I did roll a 19, so that is an unnatural 20.
Okay. You have heard of the Red Morning Massacre before, Eldon. In the year 4607, so 105 years ago, when the kingdom of Sarkoris was collapsing after the world war opened, the small town of Kenabres was met with a large number of refugees fleeing from Sarkoris, and they were let into the city's limits. Unfortunately, one of them was the Lil-2 demon Minago in disguise, and she went around slaughtering as many innocent civilians as she could. There were 62 victims of the Red Warning Massacre before she disappeared in a cloud of greasy smoke, and it has been a sore point for those fleeing for many years. There is also a small memorial to the victims of the Red Morning Massacre, or there was, in Kenabres.
I'm gonna say, where in Kenabres was it by any chance very close to the Wardstone?
In Truestone Park.
That sounds like it'd be close.
It is in the Ring District.
Okay. So it's in the district that we're in, so we might be able to go check on it.
In that case, we're in the complete wrong district, so it may be pretty tricky for us to go do.
Yeah, there was a mistake we've been making. I probably should bring it up for the audience listening. The innermost district is Old Kenabres, then Ring District, then New Kenabres, then Gate District.
That's right, audience. Just go back through everything we've ever done and just replace
We got
all those
Ring
districts.
and New Kenabres mixed up. Nothing really changes other than us being stupid. But you're used to that if you've got it to this far in the podcast. So
Listen. I've had Eldon's parents in the wrong district the whole time.
I mean,
It's okay.
yeah,
It's fine. It's
that beats, bro.
it just means that I should have been saying the Ring district when I've been saying New Kenabres.
look, Eldon's had a lot going on.
He doesn't remember his family, it's okay.
Eldon, you also know that Minago is the demonic ruler of the ruined city of Raliskrad in the Worldwound, and that Voralesh, the woman she speaks of, is the woman rumoured to help open the Worldwound in the first place.
Joy of joys.
But also, if someone's officer going through this note, can make me a knowledge planes check if they have it.
Yeah, I don't have knowledge of the planes. Anyone have knowledge of the planes? Well,
I do.
Eldon will be telling everyone, yes, the Red Morning Massacre. Unfortunate part of Kenabres history.
Steve and I rolled an 18 in total.
I mean, 18 as... You've heard a lot of lore about the Abyss before, but you've never heard of an Hindrian crystal.
Concerning information, certainly. But given what Minago did last time, she was here?
What did you roll in your knowledge planes check for that?
I got 18.
No, that's good. I've also got knowledge planes. Is it okay if I give that a try?
Yeah, you can give it a whirl.
Yeah. I rolled a 9 on the die. That's 18.
Yeah, no,
18,
you've
high
never
five.
heard.
Woohoo! Slap my hand.
18 squad.
Okay, so what do we do about any of this?
Well, I think we should probably report back to the Defender's Heart any information we've gained. I know that we were originally planning on going straight to Assyrian Manor, but with Hans blind and this information quite pertinent, I think it's important to inform them so they can... we can really make informed decisions about our counterattack.
Head to the Defender's Heart, have a pint, and wait for this all to blow over.
Blow over it shall not, if this note is to be believed.
Yes?
I'm going through the box, thumbing over stuff to try and just check everything, because I know Hans can spell the money. Hans knows what the money is. That's going to be put away into the party fund. Who I think is Istra carrying the party bank fund, or
I think everyone keeps saying it was Eldon because he's...
yes,
He's the most trustworthy.
He's too honest not to steal it.
Okay, so I'll hand the money over to him. The holy symbols.
Thank you.
will go.
Oh, that's heavy.
You're a strong young man. You can carry it.
It's like 2,000 coins. Holy smoly.
People today complaining about carrying money. As Hansel then will put the holy symbols. Oh, they're actually going. I'll put them in a bag and hand them to Eldon because he'd probably get use at least out of one of them.
It's like a very strange game of Buckaroo.
Yeah. The masterwork longsword. Eldon already has a good sword. Isla, here's a masterwork longsword.
Oh, I don't need it.
Take it.
Oh yes, that was the thing. There was magical auras coming from here. Let me check those. I got distracted by the evil letter.
There was a wand.
There are some magical items here. There are still some items on Faxon and the cultists. So I think, you've got a lot of loot today.
Have you got a +1 fort? Just +1 dining set.
Ooh, lovely.
+1 to stab.
+1
Yeah.
steak fork.
We'll start with the wand in this box. Make me a spellcraft check, please.
Okay, crafty. That is. Okay, that's not great. 16?
16. You're not sure what this wand is.
Oh.
You could either get someone else to look at it or try again tomorrow.
Hans, it. Oh.
I could give it a go. Pass it to me, and I will hand it and make a spellcrafting check. Rubbing my hands all over it.
Okay. Okay.
Sensitive appendages I have.
I
Taste it.
put it into your
Taste the
hand.
Ah, yes. It's a spellcrafting check, yeah?
Yeah.
What
the
kind of would you be taking, if any?
A lot of my stuff has already taken a penalty.
I'm sure because Scrutiny has told him the aura on it, which he wouldn't be able to see. A transmutation aura, so he probably could.
21.
Okay, it tastes like a wand of blessed weapon. And it smells like it has 18 charges left.
Ah, yes.
It's the real determiner is the nose traction.
Yes.
I feel like the diameter of this one could be blessed weapon.
Yes. But, Listen, can you actually use a wand?
Don't think so, no. I mean, I can give it a go.
Have you put any points into use magic device?
I mean, in meta, absolutely not. But Istra doesn't know that she can't use one.
In that case, Istra, I give you this wand of blessed weapon in hopes that the worst case scenario is it won't work.
I believe blessed weapon is on the Inquisitor list.
Yeah, you can use it yourself.
I can use it myself. It was more the fact that I already have an ability to bless my weapon, so I'm trying to space it out.
Yeah, but you
to
can
other
bless
people.
other people's weapons.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah, no. Thank you, Istra, for explaining how my class works. I will continue to use this wand and place it into my inventory.
Amazing.
It is difficult to keep track of class dynamics sometimes.
I know, it's so difficult.
What the heck are you guys talking about?
Don't worry, Istra, it's fine.
We're talking about politics and class division.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
boring. Okay.
The only class division she likes is when she divides a class with an axe.
Divides a ranger
Nice.
in half.
Nailed it.
So, anything else for me to magic it up?
Yes, there's this box with strapped to leather cords, if you'd like to. It has got, unfortunately, a large crack running down the centre of it.
One cracked box.
24.
Okay. This is a broken phylactery of faithfulness.
Okay.
So it's a headband slot item.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So it is a box that contains writings of religious scriptures, and when worn on the wearer's brow, it will warn them if any action they take could affect their alignment.
So we have two characters that care about that. We'll need to fix this at some point. Although I doubt Eldon would ever be in a position where his alignment could shift. Hans, on the other hand.
Okay. I follow the letter of the Lord at all times, sir.
It's like a guiding encounter. On the cultists and Vaxon, I'll say for the cultists, you fought them before, you don't need to identify those. Just for Vaxon, just give me 3 spellcraft checks, please.
17. Well. Yay, 28.
28. Okay. Well, so in addition to the one that you had, that you identified earlier, you don't know what the crossbow bolts do, but they are magical. A set of braces of armor +1, and a cloak of resistance +1.
Okay.
So for the audience listening at home, braces of armor, you can wear them on your arms. They act like the spell mage armor, +1 to AC. And a cloak of resistance is a cloak you can wear that will give you +1 on all your saving throws.
Light those braces, please.
Go for it.
Yay!
I mean,
I have an
whatever
AC.
times you have been repeatedly stabbed, you absolutely need them now.
Says the man who has fallen down more than any of us.
Absolutely.
And you're wearing armor.
The real question is, who keeps failing saving throws and needs that cloak?
All of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eldon's going to be fine in a few.
Oh, Eldon will be fine, actually.
He's playing a paladin, and paladins are notoriously good when it comes to saving throws.
Thank
I
you,
know the
Joe,
other-
for cursing me for ones on my next 10 saving throw.
And on the
Yes,
cultists
just a
and the other knickknacks, you find 2 potions of cure light wounds, 2 scrolls
Nice.
of cause fear, 2 scrolls of
Ooh.
comprehend language, 2 vials of unholy water, 2 masterwork chain shirts, 2 masterwork glaives, 2 daggers, 2 spell component pouches, 2 unholy symbols of Baphomet, 39 gold pieces, a morning star, a heavy crossbow, and that's it.
Nice. That is stuff that we can all put towards the war. Well, that's quite an assembly of stuff. But we probably should head back to the Defender's Heart just to get everyone up to speed and see if we can find someone to fix Hans's eyes.
Those looters were wrong to turn you down back at Topaz Solutions.
Yeah. Wait, what did they turn us down for? What?
I think Scrutiny
Yeah.
offered to go halves on the loot. Like, they find stuff, they can keep what they want, and vice versa. They turned you down.
Ah, fools.
As you leave the Tower of Estrad behind, climbing the stairs out of the basement into the partially covered.
Before we go, can I grab those glasses as well?
Oh, we're grabbing everything, but yes, the weird glasses are coming with us. Because it seems like the kind of kooky shit that Hans would like.
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright.
Those are absolutely being picked up.
Let's go.
And if nothing else, it's an important artifact.
Yeah.
Let's go to the Defender's Heart, gamers.
Carefully traverse.
Extra carefully, considering somebody blind.
It's been quite a few sessions since you've had to make concessions for someone, so it's like treading old ground.
At least his
just
eyes
like
aren't
when
burnt out.
just like when we had our Avashnian with us.
Oh.
Memories.
I feel
All those spells I never got him to cast.
I remember it like
Well, you
it was
told him to stop casting.
yeah.
Wait, actually, we don't need that summon. Thanks for the summon. It's gone in a round.
Oh, guy. He was just trying to help.
He was too powerful to use. It's like health potions in a video game.
I hope he's okay at the Blackwing Library.
Quick, use an ether! You can't try these!
Alright.
And you're walking through a lovely little square. There's a fountain on one side, and a statue of a beautiful woman wreathed in fire with angelic wings holding a scimitar. You recognize this as a small shrine to the goddess Syrinrae. What you don't recognize, though, are 6 armoured figures standing around a crying young woman in front of the shrine. She's knelt on the floor, hands clutched on her knees, tears running down her face. And standing in front of her is a woman wearing the regalia of Iomedae, her face covered in fresh scars, her expression in grim determination, holding her long sword in hand. Your sacrifice aids the cause of good. I'm very sorry about this.
Hey!
Her sort of grasp on the sword tight, but she moves away from a striking position. What are you doing here? Are you more enemies for us to slaughter, or are you here to help us?
What on earth are you... You wish to spill blood at this shrine to Syrinrae?
It is the only way! And if you're here to stop us, then you're siding with the demons.
Okay. Let us all calm down. If you might explain exactly what you're thinking right now. maybe we might agree with you. I don't know.
What?
Magic's weird.
Yeah, this
On
looks
what-
a bit like an execution.
On what religious basis are you placing all this?
Yeah.
I say to the wrong building.
There are no grounds for the faithful of Iomade to harm the unarmed. This woman is clearly a member of the public, a civilian. On what grounds do you plan to have her killed?
Very good, all of you. I mean, Hans is good in the wrong direction, but, you know. Could one of you make a diplomacy check, and the other three may attempt to assist that person?
I think Eldon should.
I will make the diplomacy check.
So before you roll, could the three of you make a diplomacy check with DC of 10?
Nope.
Haha! I rolled an 11. I have -1. I rolled a 10.
I rolled a 6 + 1, so a 7.
I got a 16.
Okay. So, Eldon, make your diplomacy check at +4.
At +4, oof, well, that's really going to make all the difference, I think. Let's see what we got on the dice. We got a cock, that's fine. That's a 17 on the dice. 17 + 4, that's 21, + 12, that's 33.
They started off as hostile, meaning the DC was 25 plus the charisma modifier, so 25.
Nice.
And you managed to succeed, but also beat the DC by 5 of the 33.
That's nice.
So you have reduced their attitude to indifferent.
They don't care about us, which is a good place to start.
I don't know what you want here, but the demons are destroying this city. We need something we can use against them. And the blood of a virgin sacrifice can turn any weapon into a demon-slaying tool.
Whoa!
Okay.
Whoa! That's just rude.
What knowledge skill would it be to check if that was an actual fact?
That would be knowledge planes or knowledge religion.
I'll attempt a religion to see if
Yeah.
that's true based on my teachings. That's an 18 + 6 for 24.
22.
Okay, between you've heard tales like this before. It seems like an old piece of folklore that's been handed down, but has no proof in religious teachings or even, like, the nature of demons themselves. It seems like these people are so desperate for an answer that they're resorting to very bad information.
Fellow Iarmadean, you debase yourself. Taking any means necessary, come on. Do you forget the teachings?
The same teachings that say that it's...
Without a weapon, you are without a tool, but you're betraying your heart.
Anyway, Eldon has a really cool sword, doesn't he?
Put your
That,
sword
like-
down. Yes, I do happen to have a demon slaying
We
weapon.
have no choice. There is no hope left in Kenabres.
There's always a choice!
If you draw your sword, just, the whole glowing thing, I'll do something to aid that whole imagery. Give it a go. He-Man style.
Alright. Of course. Eldon will draw radiance and hold it aloft and simply say, "Observe! The light of Iomade will guide us forward."
And as he does so, Scrutiny will cast Silent Image to create the illusory impression of Iomade behind him.
Yes, as Eldon draws radiance, pointing it to the sky, and the silhouette of a tall, chellish woman in brilliant silver armor standing behind him in the same position. The Crusaders drop to their knees, and the woman who is standing holding her sword just lets it clang to the floor. By the Inheritor, what did we almost do? We almost became monsters ourselves in the chance to slay them. Ayomade, forgive me, please. Please forgive us. We were only trying to help.
Yeah, don't let this go to your head.
How can I not? This is really cool.
Close the deal. Close the deal. They're praying. Get on.
Eldon will lower radiance.
So,
and say,
you know Eldon now has a stand. Confirmed.
Spirit in the sky.
Oh, God. You may have debased yourself, but there's always repentance. Find your way to the Defender's heart. Speak to the people there and make a real difference.
You mean the forces of the faithful still exist?
Yes.
Kenabres is not totally fallen.
Yes, our numbers swell. We will retake the city. We need strong arms like yours.
You are a messenger of the Inheritor. You have driven us back to her will. We shall aid you. We shall rescue Kenabres.
Good.
She kneels down to the girl. I'm so sorry for what we almost did. Please, be safe. You may go with them. We have work to do. And she orders her and the other 5 soldiers to start moving in the direction of the Defender's heart.
Oh, oh, that was very stressful.
It went well, though.
Young one, are you all right? Eldon will immediately sheath radiance and try to get her to her feet.
She just sort of collapses to her hands on the floor, just crying heavily, like she was not expecting to survive that. Just
It's okay. It's okay. And Eldon will bring her into just sort of like a big warm hug as best as he can in his chamber.
Thank you so much. I was so scared. I thought I was never going to see Mom and Dad again.
It's okay. It's okay. It's a scary time. Do you know where your parents are?
Yes, the Crusaders were here to protect us.
It's okay. Do you know where your parents are? We'll take you to them.
They were in the basement. I was just looking for food. And I thought the Crusaders would help me. And they dragged me here.
Everyone, could you go and try and find this poor child's parents? I'll
yeah, sure.
stay and comfort her.
Oh, and
Okay.
he snaps his fingers and the Iowadean image vanishes. Yes, don't want to leave Atla hanging about.
Awkward hands just walks off in a direction, going, alright, I'll look for a
Istra
basement.
grabs him and
We grab each sleeve.
yeah.
Someone be seeing
I'll
like
go back to
Hans.
prison.
So you know Hans is a dwarf, so I like it. It's the thing what parents do with their kids, holding both their hands, just swinging them down.
Back to the asylum.
Up we go!
we both flinging weapons in the air by his hands.
He's not that strong.
It's mostly Istra.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. One leg's kicking in the air, the other one's just sort of hopping along.
Anyway, we're going to go scour the basement while also keeping our child Hans in check. We've got baby reins for him now.
We've got rope. We could construct
We need-
a little harness
Yeah, we
for
need
him.
one of those.
A harness, or if you will.
You need a boost for him.
Strap them to someone's
if
chest
it's
so he
the
can just
only-
swing.
If it's the only way to stop him running into the middle of combat and dying, maybe.
Yeah, but the only person we could strap him to is Scrutiny, and
Scrutiny?
I think
What was
he'd
the time of
probably
the
pick
library?
up Scrutiny.
What was the time at the library where someone ran into the middle of combat and got caught between some rogues?
Hey, that was different!
What's the story?
There were emotional stakes!
I do get emotional every time I eat a steak.
Okay.
So you find the collapsed basement of a... What shop would be appropriate? A nondescript shop. There we go.
Some
Storytelling at
shop.
its finest. I
A
already
tits
did
and
one of
bits
those.
shop.
A little pastry shop.
A
There
pastry
could be
shop,
more than
yes.
one clothing shop in a city this big.
Absolutely.
No,
Oh,
only one.
what if the city's only made of clothing shops?
Yes.
Then everyone's very
Kenabres.
fashionable, but also very hungry.
Why did the demons even take it? It wasn't even strategic.
Send the message.
They want the silk.
They are the fashion police. Find a sort of a hole that's been sort of cleared of the rubble of a house that no longer stands. And inside you can see two people there approaching you. It's like, what are you doing up there? Quick, come down here, it's safer.
We just came here to get you, to help you out.
Did Clara find you?
Yeah, kind of. Your child's
thank the heavens.
very upset.
He's
Oh, my
horrendously
God.
traumatized.
Is she okay? Oh no! Oh, what happened? Oh, where is
Some
she?
people trying to kill her. She's in that direction, vaguely, for about
Points his
20.
hand in the right direction.
about 20 yards, 30 yards that way, I think.
Oh, poor daughter, thank you for saving her.
You're welcome.
They climb out, and the mother just runs in that direction, and the father's keeping a close eye on you. It's like, oh, thank the heavens above for saving her. How? I don't have anything I can repay you with, but we've been here down a while now, and I've heard things have been happening in the city from hearing people travel by. I don't know if any of that information can help you.
Yes, certainly. We're trying to prevent further horrid things from happening.
No.
Oh,
Hello?
Sorry, my book's breaking.
Oh no!
oh no!
I need to
It's
fix it
awful.
somehow.
See, this is what happens when we go off script too much. You break the book that you're playing with.
Yeah. I mean, it was starting to break when I got it because it was secondhand, but
It's okay.
Okay, we'll glue it
Joe.
back together.
We'll glue it back together
That's
in post.
one of Joe's favorite things: random encounter, random rumor team.
Yeah! Yeah, my favorite.
I heard that when the Storm Lord killed Terendelev, his minions carried her body away out of Kenabres, deeper into the Broadland, and that I've heard cultists walking past. They keep mentioning the coming of a woman by the name of Voralesh. And I've been talking to survivors of the past that have been gathering for food. They say the Mendevian army is heading to Kenabres to save us, but who knows when they'll get here.
Wow, you heard a lot.
Yeah.
Yes, I have this glass hanging against the wall and we hear a lot of things.
Okay. Well, that's good. And, Mendev is actually trying to help, at least that's positive, instead of just hunkering down in their walls like most states would in this situation. So, yeah.
Well, to be fair, I think we did. I think that we had heard that a message had gone out, so it's good to hear that they're actually on their way.
Yes.
I
Anyway,
say.
we're headed to the Defender's Heart, and there's people there. I mean, if you want to
The
come.
heavens. Yes. Anywhere's more safer than here. Just make sure Clara's alright.
I mean, she's over there. Maybe go check. She's
Yeah.
your kid.
Eldon. Well, the mother ran off. That Eldon.
Yeah.
And Clara, who's just hanging to her mother tightly as you come walking back to where they were held it out.
Right.
So you make your way with your new survivors in tow. You make it back to the safety of Defender's Heart. And we'll follow you up next time on the Dragons Not Included podcast.
Whoa! That didn't caught me so off guard. I didn't know it was coming.
And remember, check out Only Hans, cooking only flans at OnlyFans.
Well, it seems like all the big players are coming to Kenabres. First we had Koramzade, the Storm King of the World Wound, and now Minago, a favoured minion of Baphomet, and Aralu Vorelesh, the Architect of the World Wound. Can our heroes hope to prevail? And keep in mind this is only chapter 1 of 6, so if the stakes are this high already, who knows how we'll progress. I'd like to thank you once again for listening to this episode of the Dragons Not Included podcast. If you like listening to our podcast, check out dragonsnotincluded.com. You can keep up to date with the episodes of the podcast, as well as check out character sheets and articles on there. And as usual, you can follow us on all our social medias. We'd like to give a big thanks to Social Introvert for making our intro theme. The link to his SoundCloud is in the description below. And a big thanks to Syrinscape, who provide all the music and atmospheric sounds you hear in this podcast. So go and check them out, the link's also in the description. Thank you once again for listening to this episode of the Dragons Not Included podcast. Have a great day, and we'll see you soon.